Good morning, guys. I am just out, got up, heading out to feed the horses, check on the chickies, and that's about it. We don't have a very busy day again today. It looks like there possibly could be some storms coming in. We haven't had that many this year. There's normally a lot of really amazing storms. Hi, babies. Oh, there they go, pulling the feed right out. And so, haven't had that many this year, but we're still early in our monsoon season, so maybe later on we'll get some. But for now, we're just going to be feeding the horsies, and we might run into town later because we have some errands that I need to get done. We still need more salt for the pool, need some lunch meat and stuff, so we might do that. I really need to get on it and schedule some play dates for the kids, because with summer break, a lot of their friends that are normally in school are out. So I need to get on that and do some planning. But otherwise, again, not a very busy day. I'm gonna watch those storms back there and see if we actually get something out of them. It'd be nice. So I know yesterday was the same way. We were playing catch up, and today I'm looking around the house going, I need to definitely do some house cleaning, vacuuming and mopping after everybody was here. And let's see, I'm going to check for some eggs now. Okay, so do we have, only got one egg in there. Well, that's not a very productive morning, girls. Let's see what Mama has under her. Ugh, stinky. Do you have anything new under you, baby girl? Oh. Yep. So she's been sitting on these eggs. I don't think they're going to hatch because they are duck eggs. She pushed the mama duck off. And a duck has to, there's a big weight difference between her and a duck, as well as just the way ducks lay on their eggs is really different, so I don't think they're going to hatch. So I'll give her maybe another week, and then I'll probably end up having to take them away or replace them with some chicken eggs, because this girl will continue to sit on eggs until she hatches. So we'll see how that goes. But not a very productive morning, only 2 eggs. That's not even enough to make us breakfast. Oh, looks like we got some girls sitting inside here. Ugh. All right, I'm going to have to put down the camera for this one because they have been laying inside of their actual roost, and I have to open it all up so I can get to it. So let me grab those eggs. Okay, so I got a couple of the girls here. They were hiding in the roosting box. I don't know if they had a scare last night or something, but they didn't want to come out. I hope they're not sick. We've had a couple sick chickens lately that have died. In 3 years, we've never lost any animals, and we adopted some rabbits from a friend that was moving, and when we got it, it sounded like it was breathing really heavy. And I asked her about it, and she said, oh, we took it to the vet. They said it was normal. Well, a few days later, we came out and the rabbit was dead. And there was no sign of any trauma. It was just dead. So I had a feeling it had something to do with the respiratory issue. And chickens are very susceptible to that as well. So shortly after, I lost a chicken randomly. Didn't know why. Same thing, no signs of any trauma. And I just was like, okay, just a random thing, right? Nothing big. Well, whoops. Then the other rabbit died. It started showing signs of the congestion and died. And I was like, okay, so it is contagious. And then we had another chicken die. And at this point, I'm just like, this is making me so mad and frustrated. It was one of my good layers, and just kind of frustrated and, not knowing exactly what was causing it, knowing it's probably from the rabbit, just frustrated at myself for taking in an animal that was sick and, second guessing myself. But yeah, so we lost 2 chickens and then 2 rabbits very quickly. And then recently, this past week, one of our roosters showed signs of the sickness, and I watched him and monitored him very closely just to really be able to describe any signs so we could figure out what's going on. And it was going on day 5 of him not eating or drinking and just sitting in the same spot. And I just was like, I can't keep letting him do this. He's just dying of thirst, and it's hot right now, and starving, and yet he doesn't have the energy. And I took him over to the food, tried to give him food and water. He wouldn't even eat it. So we actually ended up putting him out of his misery because I couldn't continue to let him suffer. So that was, you know, a rough go. And then I thought I had gathered up all the chickens and put them in for the night, and so I let the dogs out, and I forgot my favorite chicken. And Peeps has been the one that you see, the picture of me with that white chicken. That has been my chicken. It was one of the first chickens we got, and that's my girl. Every time I'd come out here, she would greet me. She's the one that, you know, would come to the porch window and peck at it and want to come in, and I would hold her. And I hear the kids going, no, and I see white, and all I can think is, please let it be the rooster, please let it be the rooster. And it wasn't, it was Peeps. And so we buried Peeps. It's been weird coming out here since then, because she's not here to come around and say hi. It's like the other chickens pretty much kind of stay away, but she was always the one that would come around. Her and the other white chicken, and the other white chicken was the first one that died. So it's been hard, but I'm not about to bring any other animals in until we can figure out what's going on. So it's part of living in the country is figuring out, you know, the problems and accepting loss when it happens, but it never gets easier, that's for sure. So right now we're in the process of trying to figure out what's going on. I'm going to be adding some garlic powder to their food to try to, you know, natural antibiotics. We've wormed them, we've checked them for mites, they had mites, we treated them, which we'd never had those before, so that was new too. And I was like, oh my gosh, ended up cleaning everything out, bathing them all. That was fun, trying to chase down every chicken and give it a bath. That was fun. So now they seem to be okay from that. They're growing feathers back from that, from the roosters. It's been, there's a lot of work to be done out here, and I just need to have some time to do it, so, and not be 100 degrees. So I want to redo the whole chicken coop area and give the ducks a separate area. We've got these 2 ducks over here. I don't know if you guys can see them. They're in that little pond. They have been stuck in there pretty much because they don't want to come out because the boy ducks are going crazy on them, and they don't do it to the other girl ducks, just to those 2 girl ducks. So the other morning we actually had to catch her and put some ointment on her neck because they grab onto the neck, and she was bleeding from them grabbing onto her neck. So I need to create a little safe haven for her and that other duck. So I'm going to be having to do some work here soon on the chicken coop and create a separate duck area. And then I think I'll leave those 2 ducks with the rest of the chickens, and then give the other ducks that we have all their own duck area. So, but like I said, lots of work to be done and to figure out what's going on with why we're losing our chickens and what's happening. It's definitely respiratory related. Narrowed that down because the combs turn blue before they pass on. So we know it's respiratory related, but still, what exactly? I don't know. So I'm hoping that with giving them some of the garlic, probably put some oregano essential oil in their water as well, and try to get it under control. So it's not been a very fun time. Whoa, got really dark in here with all of that, but it's part of living in the country and having lots of animals. Like I said, we've gone 3 years with never losing an animal, so it was not something that we take lightly. But anyways, guys, whoops, I'm gonna head in now and make some breakfast and get some chores done, and that's it for now. Bye. Saying bye to Daddy's. He's heading off to work, watching the storm roll in. Maybe we can get some thunder on here. Haven't had any good lightning storms this year, which I guess is a good thing, right? No fires. Love. Waiting for some good thunder. Are you catching raindrops? Oh, here it comes. Big drops. Coming in. You're still getting wet?
I'm getting back.
You guys playing in the rain?
Yeah, but it's kind of cold.
It is. The temperature dropped a lot, huh?
I need hot coffee.
You need hot coffee? It's coffee o'clock. I want to hear some thunder again. Oh, some good thunder.
Yeah. We were watching Jessie, and there's an episode where there's like the ghost Abigail, and they say Abigail, and then the thunder goes boom, boom, boom. It was like
Perfect timing?
what? No, it was kind of weird and creepy and ironic.
Ah,
But it wasn't in the show. It was actually the thunder.
like real thunder. Holy cow, it's freezing. It got really cold. You guys are crazy. What are you doing, Zaybear? You want to get a long one? All right, let me get it for you. You want to farm boy it up? Don't bring them all in the house. They'll shed everywhere. That's not ticklish, it's pokeish. Oh, it's cold, guys. That rain's cold. I'm going back under where it's not so cold and wet. Bindy's like, let me in, let me in, let me in. There's a storm. Let me in, let me in. Oh, you want to go inside, Bindy? Yeah, you ready to go inside? I know as soon as I turn it off, it's going to go ba-boom. Oh, that's a big one.
And you even got the roof.
I don't think you want to stick that one in your mouth.
Looks like a potato poop.
Looks like a potato with hair.
No, potato poop.
I think you need to brush your hair, girl.
I'm good.
Got some dreadlocks going on.
I'm good.
All right. We're going to head on in. Whoa, lightning. Isaiah, come on. Just saw lightning. Let's see, one Mississippi.
Who tooted? You tooted, didn't you? Who did it? Bandy, why are you a tutor?
And there's the thunder.
Kaboom!
Kaboom! All right, guys, we'll catch you later.